Hello, my loves. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Jay, and this is Fright Night Feast. And currently, we do not have a very spooky vibe going on, but it's Friday afternoon. I just got off work. I'm very excited about the weekend ahead of me. So I wanted to just film quickly, relax with a cup of tea, and just get into it. Please forgive my no makeup face, but your girl doesn't actually wear that much makeup on the regular, so this might be a normal thing. I'm sure y'all can understand. Okay. Just gonna put that aside. So I actually have a lot of cool things happening this weekend. Not all of them are like reading centered, but I had the most extraordinary Thursday afternoon yesterday. And I'm gonna roll that footage pretty quickly after this little bit, but I got to go to Barnes & Nobles and pick up some really motherfrickin' cool books, okay? Okay, so let's get into that haul really quickly. So guys, first and foremost, the main reason I even decided to go to Barnes & Nobles and spend, once again, what is a ridiculous amount of money that I don't really need to be spending, but I did it because your girl's a hardcore fan. The brand new illustrated version of The Goblet of Fire. Guys, I should let you know that this is actually my one and only and first illustrated version of the Harry Potter books. I do plan on collecting the rest, but this was 50% off at Barnes & Nobles. And I'm a member, so I got an additional discount. I actually think I had like a 15% off coupon that was emailed to me that day, so I definitely used that. And then, of course, because there was a bunch of sales going on for some God knows what reason, I picked up 4 more books. But before we get to that, this is gorgeous. Like, I can't even, let's see. Look at that. Look at that. I actually, like I said, I don't have any other illustrated versions, so this is my first. And it is beautiful. I don't know why I've lived so long without an illustrated version of a Harry Potter book, but here we are. It's 2019, and I'm finally getting my life together. But we've got this, and it came with a poster. Now, it is beautiful. It is a scene from the Quidditch World Cup where everyone's sort of like there with their tents and stuff. It's beautiful. It's freaking beautiful. But my only concern and complaint is that it's just very thin paper and it's rather flimsy. And I already see for some reason a spot on here on the back that looks like water, and it's freaking me out, guys. So I'm going to put this down because I just have a penchant for being clumsy and ruining things that are pretty. So yeah, we're going to try and keep it together. I don't know where I'm going to put this, but it's lovely and I'm excited about it. Okay, the other books that I got from Barnes & Nobles. I have not peeled off the stickers yet because I'm freaking out. Peeling off the stickers like fucks me up. It scares me. But I got Ninth House by Leigh Bardugo. Listen, I wasn't even going to get this right away. I actually wasn't all that convinced that I needed it, but then the hype before the book was released, like the 2 days before the book was released, the hype was so freaking strong that I could not resist. And then I walked into Barnes & Nobles, saw the 20% off plus 10% off extra if you're a member, and hello, your girl is a member. So I was like, can I resist that? I don't think so. And it wasn't actually all that expensive. I think it was like $22. I expected this to be closer to like $30 because of the hardcover. And it's in a book club exclusive edition. I don't know why it's exclusive. I don't know. It's pretty cool. But it's very pretty. And one of the reasons that convinced me to really get it, because I'm not versed in the Leigh Bardugo universe. I haven't read any of her books yet. I do have Shadow and Bone, but that's waiting until November. Stephen King put out a tweet or an Instagram thing or whatever, saying that it was an epic novel and he really loved it. And I was like, well, I love Stephen King, so yeah, we're gonna get Ninth House. Also, um, he even has a review on the back, and it says Ninth House is the best fantasy novel I've read in years because it's about real people. Bardugo's imaginative reach is brilliant, and this story, full of shocks and twists, is impossible to put down. I don't know. It's a home run already. I'm hoping it is going to be an actual home run. So I'm excited to get to that in November. The next couple of books. So, um, still got my receipt in here. So I picked these up because they were buy one get one free, and they I guess are like Goosebumps, but they're Spooksville by Christopher Pike. Guys, if you've seen any of my other like book hauls, like before I really start to get into like the booktuber format, I love Christopher Pike. I will collect any and all of his books. He's basically like R.L. Stine to me. I read his books around the same time as I discovered R.L. Stine and Goosebumps and Fear Street, and I've always loved his writing. I'm not going to say it's like the most like, sophisticated, flowery writing, but for some reason I've always been easily drawn into his stories. And I think this is the first one. I opened this one just like to the first page, and the writing wasn't entirely like as middle grade as I thought it was going to be. It was more sophisticated just by the first page. So I was like, buy one get one free, and it was $6.99. Like, yeah, whatever, I'll take it. So I got those two. Really excited to add that to my Christopher Pike collection. Also, sorry if the light is changing. I think it's about to like pour down rain, so I'm trying to get through this quickly. But first, I need a cup of tea. Okay, the last book I got from Barnes & Nobles, and I'm really sad because I actually already bent the like back corner of the cover, but no one will see that, I guess, is Nevermore, The Trials of Morrigan Crow. So this book has been highly recommended by Alexandra Roslin. If you've not discovered her YouTube channel, I freaking am obsessed with her. Every time she puts up a new video, I'm into it. I love her aesthetic. Everything's so girly and beautiful and soft, and I don't know, it's just like a fairy dream every time she puts out a video, so I really love it. She mentioned this, and also, I mean, this is really random, but I've always been obsessed with the Morrigan. I think she's a Celtic goddess of war and death, and she is often portrayed as a crow of some sort of black bird. And so the fact that this is called The Trials of Morrigan Crow, when Alexandra Roslin said the name, I was like, yeah, okay, yeah, I need that. And she just said it was really good, and I read the back. I don't know, I can't give you the synopsis because I don't know too much, but it basically says, born on Eventide, the unluckiest day for any child to be born, Morgan is blamed for all local misfortunes, and worst of all, the curse dooms her to die at midnight on her 11th birthday. But as Morgan awaits her fate, a remarkable man named Jupiter North appears, whisking her away to the safety of a secret, magical city called Nevermore. It is in Nevermore that Morgan discovers she must contend for a place in the city's most prestigious organization, the Wondrous Society. Morgan must compete in 4 dangerous trials against hundreds of other children, or she'll have to confront her deadly fate. So, in that, description, if I had just picked that up without any sort of, recommendation previously, I don't know that I would pick this up. But like I said, I am drawn to the Morrigan. And, yeah, I love middle grade books. I was actually in the middle grade section looking for this book, and I really had to control myself because I was like, there are so many books about dragons and witches. Middle grade, I can't get out of middle grade. I love adult and YA fiction, but middle grade is just so magical, all the time. I don't know. I feel like you really can't lose with middle grade books. So, excited about that book. Okay, so my next bit, I didn't actually buy any of these books. They're all loaned to me by my good friend Irina, who is on my weightlifting team. Can I just say this little spiel about Irina? I met her a couple months ago. She reached out to me on Instagram, and then asking about the weightlifting team I'm on, and she finally joined the team and the gym, and she has just sort of blossomed, truly blossomed under my coach, Coach Jared. And it turns out she's a giant freaking nerd and just the most awesome person ever and has so many books, reads so much. So she has let me borrow so many books. I must, by now, have like 20 books in my house that are hers. And she has not complained at all about how long I've kept them, which is amazing because I've kept them for an ungodly amount of time. I'm the worst. Never let me borrow your books because you won't see them for a year. I'll take care of them. It'll just take me a minute to get to them. But I digress. Love you, Irina. Thank you for letting me borrow these books. Let's get on to the books. Okay, first and foremost, she let me borrow, oh my God, there's so many of them. She let me borrow all of the saga novels, all of the saga graphic novels, and I have been making my way slowly through them because they have just been like, it's like a little thing in the back of my mind that's like, you
should read us, read us. We know you're on a reading challenge, but read us.
And I'm like, you're right, I will read you. I can't ignore them because I bought the first and I was blown away by the first. It was just, it was a lot on my heart in the best of ways. It really destroyed me. So she let me borrow all of these. I got through the second. I'm on the third. That's why you don't see them here with me. And I still am not tired of this story. Not that I tire easily from stories, especially if they're good, but I wasn't sure what to expect because my relationship with like spacey sci-fi things kind of, it really has to capture me. This has captured me body and soul. Like, I'm going to get like Mr. Darcy kind of romantic about how much I love saga. And I'm not even through it. I'm not even through it yet. And I've a feeling it's going to destroy me in like a bad way, but in a good way. I'm probably going to cry. Someone has already died and I thought I felt tears pricking at my eyeballs. Anyway, we're going to move on. So I have all these to get through because Irina lent them to me. And then she came to the gym yesterday and I was there with her and she lent me this book, My Best Friend's Exorcism. So I don't know what this is about, but first, look at this cover. Like, it looks old and ratchet, like it's been at the bottom of a bargain bin for like 10 years, but actually it's a really like good condition, new condition, because she takes care of all of her books and really they just made it look like it was like super vintage and old. But let me read this back to you because I'm terrible at synopsis. I'm really sorry about that. High school sophomores Abby and Gretchen have been best friends since 4th grade, but after an evening of skinny dipping goes disastrously wrong, Gretchen begins to act different. She's moody, she's irritable, and bizarre incidents keep happening whenever she's nearby. Abby's investigation leads her to some startling discoveries, and by the time their story reaches its terrifying conclusion, the fate of Abby and Gretchen will be determined by a single question. Is their friendship powerful enough to beat the devil? Hello! This is so up my alley. Like, guys, I didn't know a book like this existed. I should have known better because almost every kind of book exists. But this is so... it's singing to me. Like, it's calling to my spooky, creepy soul. I love things about the devil. I love things about exorcisms and exorcists and, like, possession. It's such a thing. I will devour anything about exorcism. So, I'm sure this is going to be very tongue-in-cheek, very almost like B-movie campy, but I'm here for it. I'm living for it because I do love that type of trope. I just like a good campy horror movie every now and then, and this sounds like it's going to be that kind of book. So I'm really excited about that. So that's it for like my haul type deal. My progress with the N.E.W.T.s, I will say, is not going very well at all. Mostly because I keep getting distracted. Also, October has proven to be an incredibly busy month, but that doesn't mean I'm giving up yet. I still have time in the month, and I do plan to perhaps attempt a 24-hour readathon. Like, if your girl is good at anything, it's at caffeinating. So we might put the limits, my physical limits, my mental limits to the test and do a 24-hour readathon. I'm currently in the middle of Nevernight. I just finished a couple audiobooks. I might start an audiobook on maybe one of the books that I had set out on my reading challenge to do, because I'm just not moving as fast as I want to. And I will say I partly blame Nevernight's beginning. I am finally past the first the first 100 pages, but can I say up until like page 80, I was really fucking struggling. Like I had to get onto, so I'm part of the Owl Crate Facebook group, and I had to get on there and just be like, guys, I've heard nothing but good things about Nevernight, but I'm struggling. Like I can't get past these like ridiculous footnotes that are really dense and almost textbook like at times, and it pulls me out of the story. But it's finally getting better, so I think things are going to move a lot faster. I'm going to wrap this up because it's already way too freaking long, and we actually have to get to the rest of the vlog. But I have to meet my parents for the farmer's market tomorrow. I have weightlifting right after that, and then we have a wedding in the evening. And then on Sunday, I'm hanging with a friend. Maybe I'll film some footage of that because I'm feeling like I might be going back to Barnes & Noble's. Hopefully I don't buy anything, but I can't make any promises. And then, yeah, hopefully we'll make a solid dent in Nevernight soon. Or at least this weekend. But, yeah. All right, let's get to it. Listen, bitches, it's Friday. It is my lunchtime. I have not had a lot of coffee in the last couple of days, but I'm freaking excited. I am excited because guess what? I have a 15% off coupon that got into my email from Barnes & Noble's. I'm a member, and also there's supposed to be a 50% off sale on the new illustrated version of The Goblet of Fire. And guys, I've been looking for an excuse to build up my Harry Potter collection again. Sorry if I'm looking all sorts of different ways. It's because I'm very uncomfortable vlogging right now in my car. Everyone and their mom is currently pulling up to this parking lot. Maybe they all got the coupon and are here on their lunch breaks. But we're about to get this book. Yeah. You ready? Let's go. Okay, so I'm back at work. I'm getting ready to go in, but please excuse me for acting like an absolute hyper fool earlier, right before I went to Barnes & Noble's. I didn't mean to. I was just really excited about the Goblet of Fire and the fact that it was 50% off, and it came with a poster, and I got an extra 15% off because I had a coupon, and then I also proceeded to buy like 4 other books. But who's counting? Do I have a problem? Yes. Do you need to tell me? No, I already know, obviously. My TBR list is just growing and growing, and yeah, well, just losing my mind a little bit, but it's fine. It's a good thing to be crazy about. Books, you know? Yeah, I will share what I got in a little book haul later this weekend, but I have a lot going on this weekend. I don't know if I'll be able to read a whole bunch. I'm going to try. This whole N.E.W.T.s readathon is not going well, if I'll be transparent, but I'm still chugging along. I'm committed to it. We're gonna get this done. I'm gonna daydream about my books that I just bought now while I'm at work for the rest of the day. So, pray for me. Hello. So, I have not done much reading. I'm getting ready to go to a reception for a wedding for my boyfriend's cousin, and if I look crazy, it's because I'm applying makeup right now, but that's the only reason. I just wanted to give you a quick update. I have started, I've actually gotten around 130, 140 pages into Nevernight. Really going well, a whole lot better. Like you got to push through those first 100 pages and then it really gets better. And then I've also completed the second volume of Saga, and it is Guys, it is amazing. I will talk more about that later, but for now, I have to get ready. Y'all want to see me get ready? Hello, everyone. It is Sunday. Gosh, this weekend has gone by so quickly. I don't know. If y'all are young and watching out there, just so you know, I'm turning 28 this year, and I can honestly say life just goes by so fast. But I'm not gonna wax philosophical right now. It is Sunday. It's been a really good weekend. It's been busy. I haven't had a lot of time to really read, but I am what looks to be sort of almost halfway of Nevernight. Guys, some crazy shit just happened and I was not ready for it, and I was like, but we're not even halfway through the book and people are getting fucked up. Right around 100 pages, it starts to really pick up. Things are really happening. Not that the first 100 pages were boring. Not at all. There were just a lot of freaking footnotes, and you had to get used to certain vocabulary and world building pieces that I think I was not necessarily ready for. I don't have a problem with assimilating to a high fantasy kind of world normally, but Nevernight was very interesting in just the different pieces of vocabulary. I won't spoil too much because I definitely am enjoying it, and I think everyone seems to be enjoying it except for a couple people here or there. But I do think you have to push through the first 100 pages and then things really start to pick up. I'm at 140, 146, something like that, a little less than 150 pages, and it's going well. I'm also on the third volume of Saga, and it is, guys, can I just say it's fucking phenomenal. It's fucking phenomenal. I didn't think I would take to a graphic novel this quickly. It's been a while since I've read manga or a graphic novel, and it just is everything. So I'm gonna read, and yeah, we'll see where we get at the end of this weekend. I don't think I'm gonna finish it this weekend, which is a pity. I've been working on this book for way too long, but life has just been really busy. October's been a really busy month. We're heading to Asheville next weekend, so I don't know how much I'll be reading then either, but we'll try. Okay, I'm gonna read now. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come here. What are you doing, kitty? Hello, everyone. My little kitty cat, Tig, he says hi.
He says hello. He says, why is this weekend going by so quickly? Okay, now that the cat is outside. Oh my God, my glasses are giving such a glare. I'm sorry guys, you're gonna have to deal with this glass glare. So I am about 200 pages into Nevernight, and guys, forgive all of my previous misgivings of Nevernight. Why did I not trust you, J. Kristoff? I've never read anything by J. Kristoff. This is my first book of his writings, so I was scared. Let's be honest. But I am past 200 pages. Let's see. I am at 223. So I am about halfway through. And guys, it is so good. And look, I have all of my little annotations here. And red, just so you know, in terms of how I annotate, means love, love. And there's a certain point where I just stopped putting red tabs because I was like, this is too many. There's too many things that I love here. So Nevernight is going well. I hope to finish it before I go to Asheville, but I've got a lot to do in the 3 days leading up to Asheville, so we'll see. I'll probably start on some audiobooks because that stack of books that I'm supposed to be finishing by the end of October is not getting any smaller. It feels like it's growing. But it's okay. Got plenty of time. I went to go hang out with my friend Madeline, and she gave me a little surprise. She got me stickers. Look how cute they are. Look at the little Jason sticker. And this is Hannah. She's a character from my friend's webcomic. So you should definitely go follow Hey Bob Guy on Instagram. I'll link it down below. But he has the cutest webcomics. And for all you spooky fiends out there, he has one that is based on a Grim Reaper and his daughter. It is magical. I really suggest it. I'll link it down below, but he is a wonderful artist and has wonderful comics, and I've always enjoyed his stuff. And he came out with stickers recently, especially for the spooky season, and I just love them. I love them. So she gave me that, and I was really excited about that. But honestly, guys, I don't have much else to say about this weekend. It's been a really good one. I finally moved through some troublesome parts in Nevernight, and I'm feeling really good about it. And hopefully I will, get further into it. And maybe I will post an Asheville travel vlog while I'm reading too. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you have, please give it a like, comment down below any of your thoughts. You know how much I love talking to you. And definitely subscribe because I'm a growing booktube channel, spooky channel, whatever you want. Definitely subscribe and hit that notification bell so you always know when I've got good things coming to you. Anyways, guys, I hope you have a wonderful week ahead of you. Have a good night, bye-bye, or day.